Welcome back, I am Dr. Ruckus, bringing you a new deck every single day, and today we are playing Sultai Ramp. This deck stomps today, winning 71% of my games against a variety of opponents. We have both Orzov Control and Orzov Clerics in here. Dragons, is it? I'll leave that one a surprise, and Jeskai Control as well. The big upgrade to this deck over the Simic Ramp version I played a couple days ago is Binding of the Old Gods. The ability to destroy any non-land permanent is huge and a big addition versus only be able to bounce things. In this deck, we have the usual Fading Hope, Divide by Zero, Leer, and Kraken package from blue. A lot of ramp in the 2-drop slot. Settle the Wilds in the 3-drop slot. I am in love with this card. I just think it's so rewarding to ramp and then hit the next thing you want to play right to your hand in the same turn. That's just such a great sequence. In the 4-drop slot, we have Key to the Archive, Sorin, 2 copies of Sika's Chariot, and 4 copies of Binding, which really ties the deck together. Phase 1, destroy target non-land permanent, any non-land permanent an opponent controls. Phase 2, search your library for a forest, not a basic forest, but a forest card. Put it onto the battlefield tapped. It does not come in untapped. Make sure in your mana base you have 1 copy of Rimewood Falls, which is a forest island and can be fetched, and a Woodland Chasm, which is a swamp forest and can also be fetched. This is very important to keeping your mana smooth. And then lastly, phase 3, your creatures get Death Touch was not as important. But while this phase 3 or any of these are on the stack, you can use Divide by Zero to bounce your own Binding back to your hand so you can replay it if you need to kill something else. In the 5-drop slot, we have Wrenn and 7, which pairs fantastic with Chariot, as everyone knows. 1 Lulth and Leer. In the 6-drop slot, 1 copy of Mordenkainen, just so that you always have something to fetch with Settle of the Wilds. And lastly, Hullbreaker Horror on top. Storm the Festival is a meme card, kind of. I don't really think this card is good enough to play consistently, right? The dream is, oh yeah, turn 6, drop this, get Wrenn and 7 and Chariot on the board on the same turn, and it's sweet. And sometimes you just whiff and you hit 2 lands. I think realistically, if I was trying to make this as competitive as possible, I would probably cut both the Storms and either add maybe a Settle and a Chariot, or a Chariot and a Wrenn, something like that. But as is, deck was sweet, won a lot of games, super fun, different. Binding is a big upgrade to Simic. Check it out. Hope you enjoy the gameplay. Let's dive right in. All right. Not bad. Not bad at all. Let's call that a keep. Time for the favorite part of my day. Play a little Magic. All right. Let's do it. Layer comes in untap. Holds priority for us every single turn. Just lovely. Mox Folder. Ooh, a little snow red. Maybe dragons. Play with fire to the face. Okay. Opponents scrying their way in and out of land. 1 to the bottom. Alright. Play you on blue. Innkeeper comes down. Nothing to do on 4, sadly. No 4-drop in hand ready to go. It's alright. End turn. Feels good being on the play. I'll see if they go Dragon Whelp. No, Faceless Haven. Okay. Not really sure what we're up against just yet. Some more ramp there. I don't think they're going to do anything on turn 3 that's going to scare us too much. I think we'll take this turn to continue to ramp. Go ahead and whack him for 1 here. Bop. Down to 19. Alright, we'll let them get off whatever they want this turn. We'll have 6 mana next turn to either Storm the Festival. They do nothing? Wow. Okay. Can play you on black. Probably just drop Storm here. Let's try it. What do we hit? Give me something good. Oh my god. Oh, the pain. Oh, this is... that's why Storm the Festival is a little overrated. But we're working our way up to Mordenkainen at least. It is dragons this whole time. Just super slow dragon meets super slow Sultai. Decline. I'll take it all. Okay. Well. We can plus and keep it out of range. That's tough. I need a little more blue here. Bouncing isn't amazing anyway, though. I think we will plus. Minusing is only so good. Okay, that's not too bad. I guess we can drop a Divide by Zero. Just keep the cheap stuff around. No attacks. Okay. Slow Sultai versus slow dragons. A match made in heaven. Alright, no hasty threat. Fine by me. Probably attack the Mordenkainen, or do they go face here? Lolth's gonna put in work soon, hopefully, with those reach critters. Decline still. Let's take all the mana we have. Okay. Plus here. Nice. We can probably put you back right now. I think we'll go ahead and Binding. Take out the Tyrant. 1 damage might kill off the Innkeeper, but that is alright. Use it on the Mordenkainen. Okay. Well, we're not blocking anyway. Do we need 4 mana? Or do we just wait? Probably just want to bounce the Fading Hope here. Let's just go like this. Might use both Fading Hopes this turn. Won't put down the key. Next turn, maybe Lolth. Let's see how they play it. 2 attackers. We'll go ahead and Fading Hope the Tyrant. Keep the Mordenkainen alive. Mox Folder. Go to replay the Tyrant here. Yep, comes down. Still fine on life total. Not too concerned about it just yet. Okay. Alright. Do we Fading Hope again? It's not terrible. And it does use our mana a little more efficiently. I think let's go ahead and do it. Okay. Here we go. Decline. Decline. Go ahead and get this blue source. Enters the battlefield tapped. Now we could finally minus, but I think we'll continue to plus. A lot of land here. Put you back. Can we put down Lolth and hold open Divide? Yeah, we can. That's pretty sweet. Opponent going to have a tough time, and we gain back some crucial life here. Nice. I think we'll drop this land anyway. And since we have 3 mana open, we can go ahead and attack all, hold up Divide by 0 for their next dragon. Might finally minus the Mordenkainen. Although I'm happy drawing cards. I'm happy drawing cards too. Opponent up to 7 mana. Let's see what they do with it this turn. Tyrant returns. We'll divide it. This might be scoop worthy right here. Go ahead and get a removal spell. Probably you. No scoop. We can probably drop it off. I'm still fine. I'm greedy. What can I say? What can I say? Okay, Death Touch acquired. I do like drawing cards. Probably put you back. Go ahead and 0 here. Losing life. Gotta be a little careful. That's gonna seal the deal, though. Reach. Should about seal the deal. Gain a little more life. Okay. I think we'll go ahead and attack all here. Start closing out the game. Leave our 9/9 back to block any hasty threats. Should we drop the key? I think if we just keep playing out dorks and gaining a little life off the Innkeeper, that'll solidify us a little more. The only thing that could possibly kill us is some insane, who knows what. I think this game is wrapped up, but I don't think we need the key to win. We just play it safe. We'll be okay. 8 mana available. Red Dragon comes down. Domes us for 4 here. Yeah, that's fine. And this is game now because we'll just Necrotic Fumes. Okay, should be game. They scoot. Yeah, all right. Nice. Both of us on slow hands, but Sultai coming out on top there. Okay. This is actually an okay in hand. Ramp right into binding. Let's give it a go. See what we're up against. Have to decide if we want to play the Florahedron as a creature, or if they have removal, play it just as a land. Regardless, start with Rimewood Falls tapped on turn 1. Let's do it. Tap land comes down. Up against Macon. Macon Bacon. Okay, we're up against blue so far. Swamp. Innkeeper or Hedron. I like the Hedron a little better. See if they have Fading Hope. They do not. No stick there. If we can stick one more turn. We'll have Binding ready, but they probably won't have any threats for us, sadly. Could be dragons. Maddening Cacophony. Oh my god. Okay, different kind of game. Very different kind of game here. Wow. I guess we'll play the Innkeeper here. Get in for 1. It is a race to the finish line now. Down to 43. Maybe just go Mordenkainen minus get a dog. They iterate. Okay. Might not have any targets for binding this game unless they have Leer. Ruined Crab. Is it worth taking a turn to kill the Ruined Crab? Right? Whereas if we want to, we can just straight up kill. We can straight up drop Mordenkainen and get a dog that can beat them down every turn. I think that's going to be better. Okay, dog acquired. 6/6. No attacks. Let's see if they have an answer. Could have Fading Hope. Could easily get rid of it with Fading Hope. But if they don't, the pressure's on. Tasha's Hideous Laughter. They hit us again. Down to 22. Wow. Do we want to draw or minus again? Probably minus again. And do we kill the Ruined Crab, or do we get the Ren and 7 down? If we kill the Ruined Crab, it's a 2-turn clock. So I think we do it. Clear out their blockers. Attack first. It's a race to the finish line. Minus again. Dog acquired. Gain a little life. Not that it matters. So we want that next land to drop Ren and 7. It doesn't really matter, right? I think more pressure matters. Just hold the land. Keep the dogs as big as possible. Quite a race here. If they go land, Galvanic, Cacophony, or Hideous Laughter, we're just dead. Land. Is it Dual Strike or Galvanic Iteration? That's the question. Do they have all their combo pieces ready right now? If they take a turn off to deal with the dogs, that's good. At this point, I'm not too afraid of drawing with Mordenkainen, because if they're going to kill us, they're going to straight up kill us. Dual Strike, damn, that's game. Unless they have Cacophony and they go for 16 here. Right, we're at 21. If they go Tasha's Hideous Laughter, that's game. Almost certainly. They're doing the math. I value at control decks, Tasha's Hideous Laughter can be something like, oh wow, they copy instead. Wait, that's game, right? I think they just threw by accident because you can't bounce the tokens. Because it doesn't have mana value 1 or greater. Woo! Deck making me sweat there. I think we got him, though. Yeah, that should be it, right? Now I have 2 10-10s. Good game. Take whatever here. Good game. Man, they really made me sweat. Sweet. Okay. Not bad at all. A little skimpy on land, but otherwise, not bad at all. Get our tap land out of the way. Probably play the Creeper. Do we think they would remove it? Get you on green. Do we think they would remove it? I think I'd rather get the Creeper down and hope they don't remove it. Then we can go settle this coming turn. If we don't hit land. See if I get greedy. Okay. Welp it is. Alright. Probably get black. Scry. What do we really want? Probably just more land at this point. I don't think we necessarily want to just divide. This gets a 5-drop to the hand. Every time we divide, it just gets a little bit cheaper anyway. Blue source comes down, and we get Sorin. Okay. Not bad. Not perfect, but not bad. This coming turn can binding whatever dragon they play. Everything's getting discounted every single turn, though. Here comes the Tyrant. Target our 1 black source. See if we can hit land off the top. Decline. I need my black mana source. We don't hit land. We could go Innkeeper plus Binding. I think that's the best option here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. This at least will help us gain a little bit of life over the course of the game. Not huge, but it's going to add up. And we're taking 2 every turn here. All right, if we get the Chariot online, start attacking, that kind of stuff can add up. Let's see if they have another Town Raiser. It's a bad bounce target, so we can get a non-Town Raiser to bounce with Divide by 0 for a couple turns. That'll be great. Orb comes down. Slow turn. What else they got? Moonveil for 2. Okay, that's a good bounce target, though. Even though it's cheaper every turn. Decline. Need all the mana we've got right now. Hit land. That's big. What do we need more of? Probably want that second black source. So we'll take you for the second black source. Player land for the turn. 4, 5, 6 mana available. Could minus and create the life-linking vampire. We're 1 short of playing something and charioting. I like the chariot just because we can gain life every turn. If we play Sorin this turn, we can try to defend it, although they could have Dragon's Fire. Apologies for playing slow here, just taking a little bit of time to think. If we get the Chariot, we start copying things, we'll gain a little bit of life every turn and put pressure on them. All right, we're going to go for the Chariot here. Tough decision. Gain a little life. No attacks. End turn. So we'll take some damage here, but we will have a little mini engine and can begin to put pressure on the opponent. Next turn we'll have 7 mana, so we can play both Sorin and Divide. Okay, take 5 here. It's a lot. Yep. 5 in the air. Have to be careful completely letting our shields down. Here comes another Moonveil for 1 mana. Do they drop their entire hand? Nope. 3 mana remaining. I think we still need everything we've got. Man, we could just bounce this and play it again. How good is that? It's not terrible. And how much damage do we take? 4, 5, plus even more, maybe? Necrotic Fumes? Okay. Tap land. Go ahead and binding here. See if they have something to react with here. Could have play with fire. We could just be straight up dead this coming turn. We are trying to stabilize, though. 1 damage to any target. Does it go face? Takes out the Innkeeper. Okay. That's too bad. Was looking forward to that little bit of life. Crew 2 in Alchemy instead of Crew 4. Chariot comes alive. See if they have Dragon's Fire here. Really would have loved that incidental life gain off of the Innkeeper. Okay, they do that in kind of an awkward order. Playing Faithful Absence in the deck. That's interesting. Alright, so we're taking at least 5 this turn. Could very well be dead right here. Yep, that's game. Too bad. Decent starting hand here. We'll keep that. We're on the play. Probably get the Crossroads down first. Yeah, we'll try that. Oh man, what do we need? We actually have plenty of black and green. Maybe just get second blue. Binding's good. That's going to be useful. I will take that. Good turn 3 or turn 4 play, depending on what they do. Ooh, okay. Well. Green here. Could get the Creeper down. Could also get the Innkeeper. I think we'll get the Innkeeper down this turn. I don't think we'll necessarily have a target for binding immediately. Snowland. Jeskai. Jeskai Snow. Alright. I think we just want to hold open divide by 0 this turn. What do they want to do on turn 3, though? Not a whole lot. Maybe we just continue to ramp. Let's try to attack. I don't think I'm super worried about anything they could do on turn 3. What is Jeskai going to do on turn 3? Let's just deploy the Creeper. Play around Jwari, get a little life. Okay, Fading Hope. Fine. Now, what's interesting there is we can actually just straight up replay it, which I think we will. They did not wait until end step. Another little incidental life gain. If anything else, we can start putting on pressure with our dorks. Need to draw into some actual threats soon. Celestis comes down. Alright, so this next turn will be a more interesting one. Man, do we slam the Chariot or just get in there? I think we do slam the Chariot. They could have Fading Hope. Let's go ahead and attack first. Man, we could also destroy the Celestis with Binding, but it just adds so much value over the course of the game. That's actually quite hard. They're not going to have that many permanents to kill, except for Lear. And we know they play Lear. Spikefield Hazard there. Fine by me. They go down a land, too. I think we'll save it for Lear. Just drop the Chariot instead. Tough decision there, but I think this is going to be a little bit better. So long as we have pressure on them, and the Chariot does put quite a lot of pressure. It'll be okay. They take this turn to expressively iterate. Fine by me. Chariot can also dodge Doomscar, which they're going to want to do at some point as the cats add up. Okay, another blue source. Alright. Could have divide by 0 here. We'll try this. They might just divide the Chariot right now. And again, the question is... Yeah, they divide the Chariot. And that's totally fine. I think we replay the Chariot. Otherwise, we can... Oh man, they have the answer to the Chariot now too. Huh. That's tough. That's tough. Well, we create another cat, which isn't the worst thing. I think we'll just play into it. We know they're just going to remove it this coming turn, but we'll still put on a good amount of pressure. 6 to the face is not nothing. I think we're just holding Binding for Lear. We'll have to see. Long term, the Celestis can put a lot of value flipping day to night. They iterate this turn. Probably also kill the Chariot with start from scratch. But if that's all they do, they will take 6 this turn. Putting them on a 3-turn clock currently. With divide by 0 at some point to protect at a crucial moment. You know, if they just go for a straight out Doomscar, we can actually divide. Yep, so there comes the artifact. Destroy. 1 Chariot down. Go get him. 3-turn clock acquired. Again, I think we just hold binding for Lear. Really tough. Maybe Celestis was the right thing to kill early, but I just don't have any answers for Lear right now. And there are only a few in my deck. I think really just binding is the only direct removal, I think, in this deck. Okay, they do nothing. Woo! Draw our own Lear. No Fading Hope in the graveyard. Play you on blue. Attempt to attack here. Again, they're on a 2-turn clock right now. Take it all down to 4. So 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think we just hang here. And if they try to go for Doomscar, divide it. They discover. I think that's okay. Right? Like, how much do we care? All we want to do is avoid Doomscar and we win. Would they do that if they didn't have Doomscar? I think we're going to let it go. They only have 3 white total. 4th white. Damn. So that means they could actually double Doomscar here. If they got it. Spell costs 1 less to cast. So that is 4. So we Doomscar it. Or we divide and they just replay it. I don't think there's any other way around that. Just let it resolve. Or we can make them tap out. And then this coming turn... We don't have anything in the grave anyway. Force them to tap out. Hope we draw a land. It's alright. We'll let it go. If only we had killed the Celestis, we wouldn't be in this situation. So we have nothing to protect Lear. So we actually are going to finally kill the Celestis. So messed up. Bad ordering, but that's how it's got to be. Let's see if they counter this. At least we have a backup binding now for when they do play Lear. Okay. Destroy the Celestis. We can actually divide our own binding if we need multiple bindings to go after Lear. So that's one benefit. Okay. We've definitely given away we have divide by 0. It took plenty of time to think. Key comes down. I think that's okay. Do I divide my own binding just to kill their key again? I don't think so. I like pressure though. They scoop. Wow. Very interesting. I think we were not favored in that game. I'm quite surprised they scooped, but I'll take the W. 0 blue. All blue cards. Sadly, a mulligan. Alright, much better. Who's a better 5-drop? I guess with Chariot around, Ren might actually be a better 5-drop. Keep 6. I think we're going to put Lear back. Kind of strange, but Asika Ren is Chariot Ren's time-tested, strong strategy. See how it goes. Repugnant conclusion on Hagra Mauling. Tap land comes down. Play you on black. Turn 3 divide. Turn 4 Chariot. Hope to hit that land. Get the old Ren Chariot combo going. Alright, Orzov control, I suspect. Twitchy comes down, yep. Well, we can play another tap land. We can play you on black. Scry here. Don't need more land. Have all the land we need. Good scry there. Good scry. Orzov control versus Sultai ramp / control. Deadly dispute. Wonder if they'll give us a juicy target to divide this coming turn. We'll see. Another Twitch, another Dork. Sciences, maybe? Slayer's Bounty. Wow. Luckily, no creatures. Oh, man, we revealed nothing. Nice. That's huge. Okay. Beautiful. What a fantastic series. They don't even get to look at her hand, right? We have no eye symbols. They only reveal creature cards, and we have none. All right, give me a good divide target, and we will be ready to rock and roll here. So they can sacrifice it, draft a card. Sciences. Fine by me. I mean, we could divide it if we think they're stuck on land just because the next 2 turns are set in stone, basically, right? We'll go Chariot Wren. Probably not going to deviate from that. Okay. All right. Attempt to Chariot here. See if they have artifact removal ready to go. That was a loud meow. I don't remember it always being that loud. Meow. An angry meow, too. A feisty one. They deadly dispute the bounty. That's kind of cool. I have never seen this card played so far, so I'm excited to see what they draft. I mean, they might have gotten, like, Banishing Light. Like, they could actually have an answer for the Chariot here. So, good on them for trying new cards. All right, well, there goes Wrenn and 7. We will be able to Binding and ramp up to it soon. So, not the end of the world. Probably play the Florahedron tap, since creatures on the battlefield are just waiting to be culled by Meathook Massacre. Wow, they take Binding here. That's pretty surprising. That means they have an answer for Wrenn in hand? What's up with that? About to find out. 4 mana available. So they must immediately have an answer. Yeah, we can play you on black. Let's see it. What you got? Make him have it. Minus here. Just want to make sure I leave back blockers in case, I don't know, something funky. In case they can remove 1 and they want to kill the Wrenn, I'd like to keep around the Wrenn if possible. If we can mill a Seal Away from the spell book. Nice. That's sweet. That's sweet. I love that. Ooh, look at that animation. Oh, I love that. That was sick. Oh, hell yeah. All right. Trying to stay strong here in the face of old cards making a new resurgence. One of the decks I have in paper is a historic blue-white control deck. They scoop. Okay. That was fun. I enjoyed just seeing that interaction. Made my day. That was awesome. Okay. Pretty decent hand here. Got our blue and green source. Let's take it to them. Okay. Clerics. Get to test our metal against Clerics. Double Binding. Feels good. Play you on green. Creeper on 2. Potentially Binding on 3. Pyre of Heroes. That's not a terrible Binding target. Especially if they're absolutely counting on it. Creeper comes down. Kind of a beautiful draw here. Deck coming together nicely. Cleric comes down. Alright, so the question is, do we kill the Cleric of Life's Bond or the Pyre? I mean, if they sack you, they just get another Cleric. And they spend their whole turn doing that. We have so many bindings to go. I think we're okay. Let's kill the Cleric. If they want to spend their whole turn sacking the Veteran to get another Cleric, that's okay. We do need to hit land, though. Although we get a forest here. I guess we'll take the untapped version. Although I like the two snow forests in the deck are there so that we can get another blue source and green source. Oh, is it coming tapped anyway? Yeah, it comes in tapped. All right, so we would love to hit land off the top here. Okay, they spend their entire turn doing that. Unfortunately, this land is going to come in tapped. We'll take second black source here. Yep. Oh, we can do it anyway. Never mind. We're good. We're good. Man, should we just take out the Pyre? I mean, it is a lot of value over the course of the game, but they need to keep deploying creatures. Let's just take out the Cleric here. Starting to ramp up to our Planeswalkers, though. Got some big turns coming. Very excited. Do they have another land to sack the Pyre is the question. They do. It's tapped, though. Alright, we'll take you. Comes in tapped no matter what. Have 5 mana here. Do we get Lolth ticking? I don't even know what this gets them. A 2-drop? I think we will get Lolth ticking. We could... Yeah, we're not going to get Mordenkainen this turn. Yep, I like that. Lolth comes down, minus. Maybe we'll use our last bindings on the Pyre? Hard to say. If we can sequence it, we can use Settle the Wilds to get the Kraken. Wow, Baleful Mastery in this deck. Not something you see every day. Straight up kill the Lolth. Good for them. A lot of Planeswalkers to go, though. Okay, they Pyre here. Get another Cleric. All creatures have Death Touch now. So we have 6 mana this turn. Could deploy a Mordenkainen. Not bad. We also have you. 7 mana. The other thing we can do... Do we need any more black? No, we're good on black now. Whoops, my bad. Yeah, play this on green. So we can also Settle the Wilds and go ahead and get the Kraken to our hand, which is just so devastating. I think it's going to be a little bit better. Okay, Kraken acquired. Still have 4 mana remaining. Could Binding their Cleric again? That's our last piece of removal. Can also get the Chariot down. I think we'll get the Chariot down so we start having threats. Wait for a little bit of a better binding target now that we have more options per turn. Sure. Let's get in there. Keep them well off of 27. Next turn can start copying our spider tokens. Can also power up the Chariot and block if they do something silly here. So we have seen Baleful Mastery. But we will have Horror plus Creeper to potentially defend it. Yeah, the Chariot. I wonder if they want a Baleful Mastery, the Chariot. No problem. You're good. Take your time. Skyclave app comes down. Okay. They take the Chariot. They're going to give me a 4/4. It's okay with me. Not the worst outcome. Another Pyre comes down. Interesting. So, basically, if we play Horror and it survives, then we win the game. So, we'll just do almost nothing this turn. I mean, I'm happy to get in like this. I can even get in there like this. Let's just keep their life total low. 7 mana available this turn. On their end step, play Hullbreaker, and then have the Coil Creeper to protect with Fading Hope. So we'll end here. Tap land comes down. Opponent has 5 mana available. They choose to put out Voice. And then they're going to sack something. But once the Hullbreaker comes down, it should basically be game. Unless they can remove it, which is possible. Okay, they're going to sack the Cleric of Life's Bond. Definitely a fun game. This deck feels different. I'm liking Sultai. It's just got a different feel to it. I love the binding. Very much enjoying this. Okay. Hullbreaker comes down. And they clearly don't have any mana. Go ahead and bounce you, I guess. Non-land permanent. Yeah, they scoop. Yep. Nice. Beautiful. I love using Settle the Wilds to fetch whatever, like, top-tier card you can get from your deck. I love that sequence. I played it in the Simic deck a couple days ago, and it's a fun one. If you liked that video, click on